Let's talk about tags in Minecraft and how we can generate our custom tags using DataGem. Hello everyone, this is Ali Reza. Welcome to the Mentor Code Lab. Tags are labels that we put on some items by code. We are not talking about name tags in the game. If you look at Minecraft by itself inside the resources of the external library, under data Minecraft, you will see these tags. And if you open it, you see lots and lots of tags being added by Minecraft itself. Some of them are related to world generation, some of them are related to items, and so on and so forth. Fluids and instruments, game events, damage type. And you can sit back and take a look at all of these tags. But basically, what Minecraft is doing is to brand some things with special labeling. For example, if you want to take a look at something, if you take a look at flowers, you see that Minecraft is labeling many things as being flowers. So instead of, for example, you put an if condition saying that, hey, if it's azalea or mangrove or etc., you can just ask if it is flowers, and that is it. In this video, we will add these tags and make it so that we can handle our own custom tags. And later we will sit back and add our own items and blocks inside tags. And we will continue using tags forward from here on. Now, in your reference class, we had this empty section called mod tags. Let's change the name and make it tag. Actually, let's keep it as tags and then make this one as block, item, and entity. Now, in each one of them, we want some helper method. Let's start by adding two methods. The first one is private static that returns a tag key of block. However, here we have a problem. We have three different blocks, actually four different blocks. One being from Jorbis, one from Minecraft, one is my own block class under tags, and one from Apache. Make sure that you choose Minecraft and you see that it puts a reference here in front of the block. That doesn't make any problem. So create tag. Here we ask for a name and that's it. We return tag key dot of registry keys dot block with the identifier of the name. And we are using our own identifier method here, so we are binding it to our mod ID without any problem. I will copy this and I will paste it, but here we say create common tag. Now, common tags are tags related to Fabric itself. And normally, you would be very careful when you are creating common tags because you should pay attention to the name of the tag. People want to use the same tag over and over, so better to be careful about this one. However, here we say new identifier with capital I, and the first param as the namespace should be C, lowercase c. And that's the only difference here. I will copy all of that. I will paste it under item. However, this now becomes item. So item, and again, make sure that you are choosing the Minecraft version, both here and here. And then instead of block, you are just using item, like so. And that's it. For entities, I will copy again both of them, but here we want to change this type. We want to change it to entity type of unknown wildcard. And now for the registry keys, we say entity type. Again, these boilerplate codes can go back and being pasted into the temp mod for your own custom temp mod to begin with. Go back and watch the first videos of the series, you will understand what I'm saying. But now that we have them, we can start adding our own tags. And I will put these under regions as helper methods, like so. Now I can close them. And let's start using our own system to add our own tags to the game. The very first one that I want is to identify the gem blocks, either the Minecraft gem blocks or our own gem blocks. So public static final tag key of type block, and here again we have to do Minecraft block gem blocks equals to. Now I will use the comment tag, and here we say gem underline block, but when you use comment tags, make them plural. So that's the first one. Then I will have another one that is not comment tag, but my own mods tag. And the purpose of this one is to blacklist some blocks that should not be broken by my hammers in future. Of course, I didn't add any hammer functionality because that's an advanced topic. But now that I'm generating my tags, I know for the fact that I will have some blacklist functionality to prevent some blocks being broken by hammers. So here we say hammer blacklist. I will call it hammer blacklist. And remember, this is my own mods tag, so it's not a common tag. I will keep them separated like so. Now for items, I will have lots of common tags, so I will just copy paste them from my notes. They are not something special. I just add some fluid buckets, hammers, casts, wood casts, gears, plates, reinforced plates, and rods. Actually, hammers, I will keep that out of common tags and make it my own tag because honestly, not many mods use hammers, but gears, plates, rods, and dusts. And what else do we have? I can add them later if I want to, but I can take a look at my list. Cast, raw, gems, dust, gear, ingot, plate, reinforced plate, rods, and tool heads. So cast, we have drag and drop it below. So I have a separate window like that. So raw, I don't think I will add anything there. Actually, yes, I will add it because who knows when I may use it. And do I have anything? Nope. Okay. Then wood casts, gears, dust, ingots, then plates, reinforced plates, rods. Now tool heads. Why not? Tool underline heads, raw, cast, fluid bucket, wood cast. I will keep them consistently, and that's it. So hammers is my own tag. I will make another one for mending only. The next one, I will add another one. I'm not sure if I will use this one or not, but smeltery. And that's it for the items. For the entities, I will copy one of these and I will change this one to be the type of entity type of a wildcard, so unknown entity type, and call it Ruby Sword Ignites. And it's my own mods tag, so Ruby Sword Ignites. And by the way, this is another effect that I will put on Ruby Sword. But basically, when an entity is being killed by Ruby Sword, it will drop cooked version of their drop. So, for example, for pork chop, it will be cooked one. However, that needs to use mixins, and for mixins, they are advanced topics. That is why I didn't add it yet in this series, but I am creating a white list for that mixin to be used later. Now, we created our own tags, and by the way, I want to add one more tag. If I take a look at my notes, yeah, here I will add two more tags, actually, one for the block, and that would be a general tag, and I will call it is machine is or machines. So these are machine blocks, and then another for the items, and it's again my own mod related, and this is called tuner blacklist. So now we added all the tags that I need and I want. However, we are not using them at all. One thing that I totally forgot until now, and that is a mod item tags provider. Up until now, we added some things to the block tags provider, but we totally neglected item tags provider because I forgot to pin it on the toolbar and I didn't see it. So I totally forgot that we have to add things here. For example, you remember that when we added our armor, the armor was not trimming because we forgot to add them on trimmable armor tag. God! So a quick fix is just to, start adding them one after another. However, I had done it on my note side project. So I just copy pasted, but basically like any tag that you added before, you just add them under here for your armors inside the trimmable armor. For tools, again, you have to add them one after another to axes, hose, pickaxes, shovels, and sword. Now, copper ores and other ores basically are just item versions, and we don't have item versions right now. But there are more tags that I have to add, and these are head, chest, leg, and foot armor. I just have to, for example, add this boot to the foot armor and then go back and copy paste the rest and add them. So I will pause the video and come back when it's done. And that's it. For legs, chest, and head, you have to do it between the episodes. Just copy paste them from top to bottom. Remember, for vanilla armor and tools, you don't need to add them here because they are supported by Minecraft itself. Now, let's start using our own tags. For example, get or create. Now, we know that on the reference, we have a tag for hammers, don't we have? Items, do we have, or did I drop it? Tool hammer. Now, I will change the name to hammers and I will copy it and I will come back to item tag provider, paste it, and it says import static constant and it will add it here. Jiraiya UIO reference tags item hammers and it's import static. So this way I don't have to put the name in front of it saying that reference dot dot dot. And right now we have the hammers dot add mod items dot tool, and here we have citrine hammer, and we just copy paste and we go with copper paste, and again take a look, we have enderite, we have ruby sapphire, and then we have vanillas, so diamond, gold, iron, netherite, stone, wood. And just like that, we used our own tag with assigning some things to that tag. Now remember, we have lots and lots of tags that we can use. For example, right now, we have to put casts, rods, wooden casts, gears, dusts, ingots, plates, reinforced rods, and tool heads. And we have to cover every item that we made here. So I will add a to-do here saying that add item tags for custom tags related to ingredient items. And by that, I mean these cast raw, wood cast, dust, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the last one that I want to add is the entity tag for my Ruby sword. And remember, that's entity type. So we go to mod entity tag provider. And here we say get or create for the not tuner blacklist, actually, for Ruby sword ignite. And no, actually, I want this for the tuner blacklist, and I had to put it under the entity type. That was my bad. So tuner blacklist is actually entity blacklist type. So I will copy it, I will paste it and import. Now dot add entity type dot Ender Dragon. So basically I'm blacklisting Ender Dragon from being teleported around using my tuner. And I can add as many mobs or entity types here as I want in future. Or even by doing this, actually, I let mod pack developers add their own blacklist to my tuner. Let's generate the data and see what's the error here. It says import static tuner blacklist. Oh yeah, because it's not there. Okay. So it is provided. And if you notice, we have these tags, item and entity types here, the hammer, the tuner, and under generated, we don't have any comments yet because we didn't add anything to comments. Basically, hammers is my mod version and tuner is my mod version. However, under Minecraft tags, items, you should now see foot armors, chest armor, head, and trimmable, basically. Now, of course, if we run the game now, maybe our armors are trimmable now. Let's check that. So if we go to armors and hit U on any one of them, there we go. Now we see on the smithing, we can trim our armor. Previously, we didn't have this effect because we didn't add our armor to being a trimmable item inside item tags provider. Now that we add it, we can just start using them and trim our armor. Of course, the anvil is just repair. The tag name is there, but we have a new entry for smithing and trimmable there. We can't check other tags right now because, well, we just added some items to hammers, some entities to the tuner, and some things to different tags for, chest armor, foot armor, blah, blah, blah. And of course, we have another to do here as your homework, finish adding armors to proper tags. And this is what you have to do between the episodes. Basically, copy paste from top to here, and then add your items inside your tags for copper, redstone, and stuff. It's critical to understand something. We have some ores that will be added by the game to Nether. For example, I have mod blocks dot or Nether copper. Although it's mod blocks, but it has an item version, and I want to add that version to here. So dot add mod blocks dot or Nether redstone as item here, and so on and so forth. So I will finish this again. If you take a look at the repository, you will see that for ores, we have these Nether for the citrine, ruby, and sapphire. But then we have coal, copper, diamond, iron, lapis, and redstone. And these are the things that you need to add here for the rest. I will just copy paste them from my notes because that is not something really hard to do. The iron, the diamond, the coal, and I didn't add anything for gold because Nether has its own mechanics in vanilla, and I didn't add emeralds because I want to make finding emeralds a little bit harder. And that's it basically. So we just have to finish these to-dos between the episodes. The only thing that I will copy paste right now is the tag for my sword ignites. Basically, what did I name it? Resort. Basically, I just went on and found every entity that drops sort of meat, and that is this, the camel, chicken, donkey, cow, fox, goat, horse, llamas, mushroom, mule, panda, pig, polar bear, rabbit, sheep, sniffer, and wolf. And these are the entities that when you kill with Ruby Sword, later down the road will drop cooked meat for you. And that is it. If you like these videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on that bell so that when I publish a new video, you will get informed. Have fun, everyone. Bye.